My name is Joseph McDaniel, and I'm an Arizona bankruptcy attorney, and since 2005, I also get to tell you that I'm a debt relief agency and that I help people and businesses file for bankruptcy. Today's topic is the most frequent bankruptcy myth I've encountered and the saddest. Every now and then, I'll lecture about bankruptcy law to somebody, laymen, lawyers. I only get nervous if there are bankruptcy judges in the audience. Realtors or accountants, once to a room full of librarians. I don't have a clue why they wanted me to speak, but my guess is that librarians are probably underpaid. But when I speak to large groups of laymen, or I get invited to speak to a radio audience, there's one bankruptcy misconception that always crops up. The idea that the homestead exemption in Arizona means that if you get sick or fired or broke, you don't have to pay your mortgage and you can still keep your house. That myth always made me sad when I heard it. The people who believe it really sincerely believe it. And after I tell them it ain't so, they look at me sideways, not on radio of course, as if to say they're too polite to call me a liar. But the reality is not nearly so nice, although it's nicer than it is in a lot of other states. In Arizona, there is a $150,000 homestead exemption, and that's for the equity in your homestead. I've discussed that on my bankruptcy blog, and I also posted the statute itself. Do remember, please, that there's a cap on the bankruptcy homestead exemption unless you've been in Arizona long enough, and that's new under the 2005 bankruptcy amendments. There are a lot of issues that you could argue about in connection with the homestead, in or out of bankruptcy court in Arizona, but this is one thing you can take to the bank. If you don't pay your house payments, sooner or later, a trustee's sale or mortgage foreclosure will deprive you of the house. And during our current depression, banks and other home lenders are much more efficient than they have been previously, and the trustee's sale conveyor belt is alive and well in Arizona. Thank you very much.